Hello, Stephen Knights, and welcome to Thursday. But Mallory's excited because she's only got one more day left of her first week of being a teacher. I had a nightmare last night. It was actually kind of this morning, but I don't ever have nightmares, although I don't ever have dreams. Like, if I do, I don't remember them, but I remembered today's, and I think I know why I had the dream. But anyway, I'll just go ahead and tell you what happened. I don't remember the start of it very well. I'm not really sure what was going on, but it was like me and a group of friends were like traveling somewhere, but we had to go through all these like obstacles or something, and I was traveling with somebody else, but I'm not sure who it was. I wasn't with Matt, it was just me and this other person, and it was like going through almost like playground equipment, and there was one part where we actually had to go through playground equipment, and we had to climb up into this one thing, and we were up in this like almost treehouse type of thing. We had to climb down a ladder, and I was looking down the ladder, and there were a bunch of cobwebs through the ladder, and there were a few cobwebs up in this little treehouse thing, and I was looking at them, and I could tell that they were black widow spiders, and I was like, it's not good, these are black widows. And the friend who was with me was like, nah, come on, we'll be fine. So he like starts to climb down through and just kind of brush them away, and I'm like, yeah, it's a black widow stuff, it's not good. So I go down and I start to climb behind him, and I can feel them, like, you know, the webs and stuff sticking to you like spider webs do. Like if you're going through your front door or something, and there was a web in front of you but you didn't see it, and it gets on your face or your hair, and you're like, ah. Anyway, it was like that, and it was on my legs, and it was kind of scary, and I could feel them on me. I was trying to like brush them off, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna get these off, and then we continued on our way. Later on, we met up with Mao, you were there, and Austin was there, who was best man at the wedding, and there were some other people, and we were all standing around talking. It was like, oh good, we made it, like, through this playground equipment or whatever, but it was a long journey. Anyway, when we had met up, my leg had kind of hurt, and I looked down, and like behind my leg was this huge spot, and my leg was starting to get swollen and purple, and I freaked out, and I was like, I got bit by the black widow spiders. And everyone's like, what are you talking about? I was like, me and so-and-so had to go through this stuff, and there was black widows, and I was worried that they were going to bite us, and one bit me. And then we're like, oh crap. And I'm like, this is bad. And I was like, 5,000 Americans are bit every year, but only 2 die. And I was like, but if we wait long enough, that'll be bad. So we were like, okay, let's hurry up and get out of here. And we're looking around, and there's like some official guy there, and Austin runs up and is like, hey, we got to get this guy to the hospital, he got bit by a black widow spider. And he's like, you can take my special Jeep. And we're like, okay. So we run, he gives us the keys, and we don't know what we're looking for, and we run around, and we find this thing that's kind of like a go-kart. Like, it's not much bigger than a go-kart, but it looks like a Jeep, but it's just a really small Jeep. So we're like, okay, so we get in the Jeep, and Austin is driving, and Mal's in the front seat, and I'm in the back seat, and, I don't know where the heck we are. It reminded me of Delfino Plaza from, Super Mario Sunshine. Don't ask me why. Anyway, but there was a lot of steps and stuff, and it was like the only way to get to the hospital was like to go up these steps, and like Austin's like driving up steps in this go-kart-esque thing, and, but it was all very frightening, because in the nightmare, I think it's real. So I'm like, oh crap, I'm going to die because of this black widow spider, because it's going to take us forever to get to the hospital, because we're driving this little piece of crap go-kart thing. Anyway, we get into the hospital, and like, you walk into the hospital, and there's all these people on ventilators in the waiting room, and I'm like, what the heck is going on? So we walk up to the counter, and I'm looking inside the thing, like, to see if anyone's there, and I'm like, hello, is anyone there? And like finally someone comes out and is like, can I help you? And I'm like, yeah, I was bit by a black widow spider, and I don't know if you knew, but 5,000 Americans are bit every year and 2 die. And she's like, yeah, that's something. And like no one is, like, everyone's really nonchalant. And I turned around, and there's a doctor sitting in a lounge chair, but he has a sheriff badge on. And I'm like, you gotta help me, man. I got bit by this spider in my leg. And he's looking at me, and he's like, yep, you gotta be careful around them spiders. And then I turn around, and like everyone we had met at that place was there. I don't know how they got there, because we took the crap Jeep, and like it took us forever to get there, but then everyone's just magically there. And then there's a few other doctors that come gather around, and I'm like, does no one understand that 5,000 Americans are bit every year and 2 die? And then I woke up, and I was freaking out, and I was looking, I was like checking my leg. My leg actually hurt. But I was looking, and I was like, oh, God, that's so good that was a dream. And I remembered that yesterday, I had laid in bed, right after I woke up. I was still kind of tired. I reached over, grabbed the iPod, opened Netflix, and watched the first episode of 1,000 Ways to Die, which talked about a guy who got bit by a black widow spider, and they really wanted you to know that 5,000 Americans got bit every year, and 2 people die. And that was my nightmare. It was based on an episode of a show from Spike TV. Yeah, that was it. Anyway, sorry that was a really long story, but I thought it was pretty humorous. There was a lot of humorous and scary elements. It was scary if it was your nightmare. Anyway, I don't know if you guys have nightmares, but if you have interesting ones, especially if they're kind of funny, you should leave them in the comments. So, right now we're on our way to get gas. Look at Best Buy for a wireless gaming receiver for Xbox 360 controllers for your computer, and possibly some pineapples. Yeah. Got the pineapples and gas. No luck on the wireless gaming receiver. Probably have to order that online. Anyway, we have a new meal because we've never tried this one. It is Better Crocker complete meal cheesy beef taco. We already made it. It took about 35 minutes to make. Mal, you already tried it, right? What's your opinion?
It would be good on tortilla with sour cream.
Okay, well, by itself in the bowl like this, scale 1 to 7, what do you think? 5. Okay, well, let's see what I think. Yeah, 5. It's pretty good. I mean, it's not the greatest thing in the world. Maybe pushing on the edge of a 6. I think it's better than the quesadillas. Do you think so?
Yeah. It would be good on a tortilla with sour cream.
It would, yeah. If you buy this, buy some...
Turn it into like a taco, like put lettuce and tomato with it.
Yeah, I would, definitely. It's pretty good. It serves 2. I don't care what those stupid boxes say. These meals serve 2, because that's how much you get, so it serves 2. Dinner was delicious. Even after finishing the meal, I would still give it a 5, but we got 2 letters in the mail today. One is from Kyle in Ohio, and the other is from Amy in Indiana. We'll start with Kyle from Ohio's letter. We have got a signed land, which I have not gotten in a long time. This is from Folcation. I know Folcation. I've seen him commenting a lot on the videos recently. Okay. Have not had a signed land in a long time. I don't know if you guys have been watching long enough, because some of you are going to be like, yeah, I've been watching forever. But some of you are new, maybe coming over from the Let's Play channel. I have a, what would you call it, poster frame thing that I usually have on the wall. And I put signed land into it. And I'm going to be doing that again as soon as I get that frame up, which we're going to try and do this weekend. There's also a letter, which I will read right about now. Hi, Stephen. You might know me as Folcation on YouTube, but my name is Kyle. I've been watching the vlog for about a year now, and I decided to send you some Magic the Gathering cards. Most of them are random, but I included some rares and a signed forest from either Alpha or Beta. Hope you enjoy. Folcation. Also, congrats on getting married. Well, thank you, Kyle. Appreciate it. He has the signed land. He also has a mountain that says even more land. And then we have a little packet of something that's wrapped in Ernie Ball acoustic or electric guitar strings. Pull this out. What do we got here? So we got something from 6th edition. So a few cards from 6th edition. Levitation from M12. Hand of Cruelty. Shock. 10th edition Shocks. Rocky Tar Pit. 2-Headed Dragon from 8th edition. Bloody Tyrant. And then land and more land. Appreciate it, Kyle. I really do. And your card is going to go up in the frame as soon as the frame goes up. We're going to put it up this weekend. We need to try and figure out where it's going to go. We have some ideas, but we're not 100% sure, so we got to figure that out. Anyway. What, right there?
Yeah.
Okay, that's one option. We're going to move on to Amy. Amy's letter from Indiana. Amy sealed hers with a sticker. Let's point that out. Inside we have the first thing.
Is it a Belisarius card?
Belisarius.
Yes! Thank you!
It says, I don't collect cards, but I bet you've never gotten these before. You would be correct. I've never gotten Belisara cards before. Let's see what the letter says. The side of the letter says, birds, 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 birds. All right, moving on. Steven, yes, this letter is written in pink ink. I couldn't find another pen. I just want to let you know that I love the vlog. I stumbled upon it accidentally, and I'm so glad I did. I've never seen a vlog like yours. Yours is so much more interesting. Well, thank you. I'm glad you vlog. Every time I pass by Taco Bell, I think about your vlog. Is that creepy? I don't think so. I hope not. Anyways, I would send you some cool cards, but I don't collect any of those, nor do I know how they're played, so I'm sorry I don't have anything cool for you. I'm just a fan, and I can't wait to see more vlogs. I think the vlog and you are awesome. What do you think?
What do you think?
What do you think? Sincerely, Amy. Well, thank you, Amy. Now, Belisara is not one of the three things I'll open on Daily Pack, which I think I've explained before, but the only stuff I'll open on Daily Pack is Yu-Gi-Oh!, Pokemon, and Magic. So there's nothing I have no idea how this is folded. There's nothing holding me back from opening these now, which is...
Aww.
What?
You want to do a daily pack with Belisara?
A daily pack with Belisara? No, because the minute I do one, then everyone will be like, "Oh, let's send him all this stuff," and that's.
You get Twilight cards.
Yeah. I have to have a restriction. So, we're going to journey into a magical world of horses right now. That's actually what it says. Take the wild ride and join the search for Mustang's Castle. Good job. Use your secret code to unlock games, horses, and fun at Belisara.com. What adventures we... The little neigh and the good job thing is from an old Sega Genesis game.
Crystal's Ponytails.
Crystal's Ponytails. Excellent game.
Excellent game. Oh man, I should do a Let's Play of that.
Oh, it would take you like 5 minutes. Belisara, we can unlock more stuff. Oh, we got a code. Oh, we got 500 gold. The code is 63PZ-JN5H-2XPS. Someone's gonna jump on that at Belisara.com. 500 gold. Jump on it. Maybe you're the first. We got Belisara stickers.
Oh my god.
Okay, you're gonna claim them. We have Belisara something or other. What is? So they're like. So they have what? Like a magical man with a woof, kind of looks like Link from Twilight Princess, with a bunch of horses made of the elements. Summer spirits. Ivana and Morphor come for Emma, but before Ivana can cast a spell, Volcano Spirit and River Spirit swoop down, snorting in challenge. Cloud Spirit hovers nearby, and Hill Spirit looms overhead, ready to drop an avalanche if Ivana tries anything. Wildscape Castle lives, Emma shouts. Howling with rage, Ivana and Morphor flee to the Shadow Path. Oh my god, if my kid ever wanted this, I would have to be like, no, sweetie. They're hilarious, but like... Shamal, Ponderosa, which is a great place to eat if you're in Maryland. Maplewind, and Hickory. They're just pictures of horses.
Trading cards.
Oh, yeah, they are numbered. There's 55 in the set, so you try to collect them all.
I think you should try and collect the whole set.
Okay. For the people who just released an episode called Super Frugal, you suggest spending our extra money on Belisara cards.
No, I say people send them in until you get the whole set.
This is a terrible idea. Don't listen to her. God, they'll probably have other people sending this. Anyway, Amy.
I want stickers.
Amy, I appreciate this letter if just for the humor, because I've never seen what was inside of these. We've always looked at them at Walmart for years.
As a joke.
As
Being
a joke.
like, oh, let's get them.
Yeah, because that's where the magic cards were, and if we went and got some magic cards, we'd always look at the Belisara cards and be like, I wonder what's in those. Now we know. There's this stuff in Belisara cards. Anyway, thank you, Amy. Thank you, Kyle. If you're watching right now and you are interested in sending something in, perhaps you have a signed land or something of the sort. It doesn't have to be a signed land. It can be a signed anything. It doesn't have to be a magic card. Send it, because we're going to get that frame up. Or feel free to send anything. Leather, Belisara trading cards. Anything will be fine. The address is in the channel, on the channel page. So go over to the channel page. You got the address, and you can send stuff. We're here all the time. Not going anywhere. I check the mail like twice a week, so I'll get your package. Anyway, that's going to be it for today. I've got some other stuff I'm going to take care of. Join us again tomorrow for something. Have you noticed that it's been changing a little bit? I've been saying join us. I think it's because of They Might Be Giants album, which is the last thing I needed to mention today. They Might Be Giants, remember they had that contest, and Dan entered the contest with his little animation thing of Can't Keep Johnny Down. Really awesome. I'm going to relink that back in the description box because They Might Be Giants posted Dan's video on their Facebook page today. Not with a bunch of other stuff, just Dan's video. And was like, this was a really noble and notable entry. They Might Be Giants said that. And before they had posted that, they had posted just a link, and then they reposted it and had like stuff written about it. And I'm like, what? And Dan sent me a message, was like, dude, they did this. So it's just really cool. If you haven't seen it yet, awesome song, awesome animation. Dan did a great job. I'm so glad that his work is finally like being recognized by them, because John Hodgman is the one that judged, and Dan didn't even get like runner-up of anything. And They Might Be Giants to post his video like on their own page themselves is a big deal. So if you haven't seen the video, go down the description box and watch it. Head over to They Might Be Giants page, check it out. Anyway, with all of that being said, let's meet back tomorrow, shall we? What are you doing?